For all the people that watched my last video and liked and subscribe, I just want to give you a round of applause for that. Thank you guys, appreciate it. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can find real legit order blocks. They're called ITOBs using ICT's advanced market structure. They're the legit order blocks that he teaches. And yes, I have renamed it because if I refer to it as order block, everyone's just going to think it's an up or down closed candle at a high. And let's face it, that's not a real order block, guys. So I'm going to show you a high probability order blocks so that way you can start using them in your trading immediately. So let's get into the content. So first I need to teach you guys what intermediate term lows and highs are and what it stands for. So ITL stands for intermediate term low and ITH stands for intermediate term high. The best way to explain it is that it is a high or low that has filled a fair value gap. So let's go ahead and break down how you can find the ITOBs, and we'll just break all that down. So here we have a fair value gap right here, and there's another small one right there. So as price comes up in here and fills in the imbalance, it puts in a swing high. And then this right here is the order block. This is a intermediate term high, and inside that high is this order block. This is a high probability real order block. So as price comes into here, it doesn't violate the 50% line, and then it rejects. So some people would say that this is the order block, but there's no down displacement after that candle, like over here. And then a lot of people would say that any of these are order blocks as well. But that's just not the case. And in episode 12, ICT actually breaks it down and talks about it. And he teaches the order block this way. So that's why I cannot call it an order block. I have to call it an IT of order block because it is different in nature than what everyone else's understanding is. So let's go ahead and go over how I traded during the Asia session because a lot of people ask me to break it down. So here's the tweet that I posted, same day, different day. Have I cracked the Asian session code? So what I'm using is intermediate term highs and lows for high probability entries. So as you can see, that was like a $2,000 winning trade in my funded account with Blue Knox. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts and I'll show you what I was thinking as I took the trade and break it down for you. So if you're interested in getting funded with some of the companies I have a website where I post verified funding companies that I know that will pay out. So let's go and check out my website real quick and we'll get back verifiedfundingcompanies.com. And once you're on the page, you would click here, and then I update this page whenever there's a new discount on any of the companies I'm funded with or have been funded with, and it kind of breaks them down. And if you're interested in any of the companies, you can click on the picture or you can click on the little box right there. So I have the tweet embedded here. So I tweeted it here, breaking down that picture that I just showed you guys. So this price came down into here, into the fair value gap. This low right here, this wick, became the ITL. This is on a 3-minute chart. As price came back in it, I'm going to trust that this is going to hold. If we're going to continue bullish, then this low is going to hold. And that's what ICT teaches, is that you should trust it until proven otherwise. So as it came down, I added contracts, sold into strength, and as it came back again and tested this order block, then I added back again and ended up selling for a little over $2,000 profit somewhere in here. I didn't hold it all the way up, this amazing rip all the way up, but that just shows the power of the ITLs. And then as we go on, we can look at a couple more examples here and just break it down to you guys so you guys actually understand how order blocks work and how to trade them. So I know I've been in that position where you're like, why in the hell aren't these order blocks working? You know, everyone talks about how great they are. I think what's happened is they're taking on higher time frames where they're more likely to hold, but on the lower time frames like I trade, this is the best way that I found to trade order blocks. And I don't trade them that often, to be honest with you, but when I do, this is absolutely the way I do it. So here's a great example of it. So you have a bunch of little fair value gaps in here. We'll just go with that one because it's the one that's most prominent. So price comes back into the fair value gap, right? Puts in what? A swing low. So this becomes an ITL. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Right, so there we go. So then when price rips back up, comes back down, and is testing, I hope you guys are getting it now, the order block. So we'll just leave that gray there, and then price continues to go up. And then here's another example. Fair value gap, make that blue, and then price comes back down, it's testing the order block. So it's very good strategy, and I think it will really help you guys. I know for my funding accounts, this is the way that I kind of trade. I use the intermediate term lows and highs as an indication of where price is going, because if it's going to continue being bullish, then these are going to continue to hold. As soon as you see intermediate term lows that have like put in a swing low, not just a single candle, as soon as you see those break, you should expect price to reverse in the other direction. Alright, so I hope this really helps you guys. I have broken down the most simplest terms. The advanced market structure, you can go into the intermediate term highs, long-term highs, all that shit, but in my opinion, you don't need it. You just need to focus on the intermediate term highs and lows and just keep it simple. There's no reason to overcomplicate this, guys. People are overcomplicating it, make it confusing, including ICT himself. I love the guy for bringing this concept to light, but he is also a marketing genius, so you need to keep that in mind. The more complicated he makes it, the more you're going to come back. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and check out my website.